Hey guys, I have got a ShopMissA collective haul for you today. I have so much stuff that I'm going to have to split this into a couple of different videos. For now, I'm going to focus on lip stuff and accessories, and then the next time I'll come back and do eyes and face. So first off, everything is typically packaged really well in foam within tissue, and so I just wanted to show you one of these little packets that I haven't opened yet. And then everything is packaged together. This is about a 16-inch necklace, maybe 18. It's got a little bit of an extender here, as you might be able to see. It says peace. It's got a rhinestone kind of pave detail, and it also comes with 2 mini studs. I also got this turquoise detail necklace. It's kind of got an antique-y silver effect, and I like it because it's a nice collar shape. It's a real nice statement piece, and turquoise looks good with a lot of things. I also have a habit of getting the same design in multiple different finishes. So I got this same statement piece with this sunburst detail and chains in both silver and gold. You can see they both have the same chunky chain. Again, I got the same statement style necklace in 2 different shades. One is this beigey shade and the other one is turquoise. I just think this nice turquoisey teal blue is a nice accent pop of color for a lot of different shades. And then this brown one I think is an understated piece that would look nice with black, and then I like gold recently, so a lot of these things you can get in different colors for both the accent and the chains, so a lot of these come in silver as well. Another statement piece that I thought would be nice and multi-purpose is this black and white geometric design with a gold chain. As I mentioned a couple times now, I'm really into gold recently. I've mostly only ever worn silver, so this is a way for me to get some cheap gold costume jewelry into my wardrobe. And I really like white with gold, so I think this is probably going to get a lot of play because I tend to wear a lot of grays, neutrals, and things like that. All of these last necklaces have been made by Fashion Jewelry. And there's some language on the back about these being made in China and about their compliance with different regulations. This open cage necklace is also made by Fashion Jewelry, and it's got a much bigger chain, and then it's got an extender on the clasp, so you can make this about 1 inch to 2 inches longer. I also decided I needed these glasses. I like a nice pop of color, as I've mentioned probably a bunch of times, and I think that these are pretty funky without being too out there. I also got a couple of pendant necklaces. So this one does come with the mini studs, and it's a chain necklace with this little rhinestone ankh. This one also came with studs, and it's a snake chain, and it's got a pendant of a clear colorless rhinestone. It's kind of an enlarged princess cut stone. It's got bezel set princess stones surrounding it in a halo. I think it's pretty cute. I typically like things that are a little bit smaller, but it's hard to tell the scale sometimes on the screen. And this one is by Accessory, and this has got a silver chain with this gigantic cross detail. This is the kind of thing I would wear with a really understated, like all black outfit, jeans, hoodie, that kind of thing. And it's got a wavy kind of detail to it, so it doesn't lay completely flat, which I thought was kind of interesting. I also got one bracelet. This is a beaded detail bracelet in cream with some little gold seed beads in between, and it opens up like this. And here's a look at it. I also got a few earrings. So these 2 are the same, made by the same designer, Fashion Jewelry, one in silver, one in gold. I just wasn't sure which one I would like better, and I just like that they're open, so they, even though they're kind of big, they'll have a smaller visual footprint on the ear, and I like pearl, especially with kind of a funky, edgy design. And again, there's a little warning that this is not made for children under 14. I got another set of this open geometric pearl kind of thing. This is a circle with 1 pearl, and this is in gold. It's made by Koa. says designed in the USA and made in China. I got a couple of hoops as well. So these silver ones have an etched kind of floral design. It looks almost like a fleur-de-lis, but I can't see it super well. But it's that kind of like flowery, viney design, and they're pretty large. Those are silver, and then these are made by the same people, Melody. And this is a gold hoop, same size, but these are hammered instead of having like an etched design. And here's a better look at the designs on those earrings. As you can see, the silver ones are a little bit wider, but the size of the hoop is the same. I also got these glossy black hoops with inset rhinestones. And these are by Michelle. It just says here that they're lead-free and made in China. I also got this 3-pack of gigantic hoops. They come in silver, which is very large in itself. It's probably about 2 inches in diameter. And then these gold ones, which are probably 2.5, and then these super big black ones, which are probably about 3 inches in diameter. These are made by Superstar, and all 3 came in 1 pack. And this one has a warning on the back. Basically, it just says it's a choking hazard. Lastly are these Melody fishhook back earrings. They come with these little rubber stoppers so they don't slide off. Once again, these are made in China, and these are pretty big. They're about as big as maybe a guitar pick. They look kind of like the pick of destiny. Okay, I also got a couple of miscellaneous things. They came packaged like this in a branded cellophane bag to keep everything together. So since we're still on accessories, I will just show you, I got a couple of these multi-packs of rings. I tend to wear, my husband got me a beautiful engagement ring, but I tend to not want to wear it because I don't want anything to happen to it. So I like to get some of these like cheapy rings that are shiny and cute, and this could conceivably pass for a wedding set. So I got 1 in gold and I got 1 in silver. Actually, no, that's not true. I got 1 in gold and 2 in silver. What I normally do is take clear polish or clear spray and then just cover up the parts that will touch the skin, like all of this and all the back of that, and avoid doing anything with the top of it. And it slows the tarnishing process. I meant to take this out and include it with my eyelash and all that stuff, but essentially I got a couple of these Cara eyelash adhesives in clear and dark just to see if they work well. If so, I may end up using them again, but you can see it's not a super large tube for $1. I got a couple of things for my cell phone. These are dust plugs. You just stick them in your earphone port and it keeps anything from getting in there. So this one is a Starbucks cup. I don't go to Starbucks at all ever, but I do love coffee. And I got this rhinestoned out crown. So I thought both of those were very cute and very me. I also got a couple of bookmarks. I'm big into reading and I'm also kind of a comic book anime dork. So I got a couple of these for myself and for my brother. The Superman logo and then the Autobot logo. And then the last kind of stationery, office-y stuff is this Band-Aid memo. These are Post-its. This could be a flag, this could be a bookmark, and this one could be an actual note Post-it. And there are 20 of each size. I also got a couple of nail things, not too many because I hadn't ordered them before, but I actually tried one of them out. So I got 2 of them. One of them was this design, which is kind of like a quilted pattern. So I tried these out and I really liked them. The instructions on the back say that they are removed with nail polish remover. So once I saw that, I was like, oh, that gave me hope that they might be pretty good. This is number 13. I'll insert a picture of them on. And then this design is number 14. It's a kind of foily, metallic-y butterfly design. So I probably won't wear that until the weather is a little bit warmer. I also got some of these nail decals. I have an idea for a manicure I'd like to try, so I wanted to have a Chanel-esque logo. And so I got silver and gold, so I wasn't sure what I would want to use once I got to that point. And there's no instructions or anything on the back. I assume these are just regular sticker type of decals. So then I got some nail art striping tape. These came in sets of 2, so silver and gold. It's very thin. And then this one's black and white. So that was 2 for $1. And then I got a bunch of individual ones that were $1 a piece. So these are all metallic colors, and these are all what they call laser, so they're kind of holographic. These are all from the Santee brand. I only got this one from the Pop Pastels collection because it looked like something maybe I didn't have already. And then I got the complete set of these crayons. And I will swatch these in a future Swatch Sunday with both myself and either my husband or daughter, so you can see how these look on different complexions. Just for reference sake, this Pop Pastels crayon is in the color 5. And there's that. That looks pretty good. And then we'll take number 1. They're pretty similar. This one I would say is probably less pigmented than the Pop Pastels one. Makes me feel like I need to go back and get more of these. This is the only hair item that I got on this round. I've purchased hair accessories before, like hair ties and things like that. But this time I just got this jumbo detangling rake comb. It's pretty large, as you can see, about the size of my hand. And it's made by Cala. Looks like that's a product of the USA. One accessory that didn't make it in with the others is this cosmetics pouch. It's a beige kind of grid textured pattern, and it's got owls and flowers on it. So here's what it looks like on the inside. So here it is with all 9 of those lip crayons that I showed you just a moment ago. You can see it fits those comfortably. It could probably hold about 3 or 4 more things. You can see it's got a bunch of room up here. So this bag right here is most of the reason that I went to the website at all. I saw that Clean Color, which is one of my new favorite cosmetics brands, had released a collection of matte lipsticks. They had actually 5 collections of 6 colors each. So they had pink, orange, purple, red, that kind of thing. I didn't get every collection. I think I only got 2 or so this time. I have gotten a couple of the purples, but a lot of those were sold out. And I'd like to get some of the dark collection, which is like blues, grays, things like that, but all of those were sold out as well. So I will give you a look at one of these, and then the rest of them I will save for Swatch Sunday. So here's a look at some of the colors. You can see it's a mix of purples and reds. Here's some more of those shades. This one is, I think, one of the purple line. Yep, that one's called Fandango. I think we'll swatch that one. Okay, so let's pull out that purple, and we'll see if you can make out those ingredients. Again, this color is number 30, Fandango. And here it is next to our other 2 swatches. Oh, mama. That is super creamy. It looks a little satiny in person, which I'm actually okay with if the pigmentation is this strong on all of them. It feels actually a little moisturizing. Smells like orange. Here's what the tube looks like. And here's how much product you get. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'm hopeful about these if that's representative of what the rest of the collection is like. I got a couple of LA Colors products. They're priced exactly as they are at Dollar Tree. These can be found at Dollar Tree. I don't know if these can. The shipping is flat rate. It's $3.95 for regular shipping. I believe international, meaning outside of the US and possibly Canada, is $10 to $20. And if you want to expedite the shipping, it can be upgraded for $10.95. If you get over, I think, $35 of product, they'll automatically upgrade you to expedited shipping. But regular shipping, the $3.95 option, has always been plenty quick for me, always within a week or so. Okay, and these 2 lipsticks, I got Matte Blackberry and Taupe Envy. Here's a look at those. That's Matte Blackberry. That one's Taupe Envy. And I swatch one. And I'm going to swatch Blackberry. That doesn't look at all matte. I don't know how much it's going to set. That Clean Color one didn't set really. So I imagine this is not really a matte shade, but it is a pretty deep fall shade, so I'm happy with that. And then I got an LA Colors Chunky Lip Crayon, and this is in the shade Creme Brulee. So I like that these are sealed. So there it is. I love it. So I like that. It's actually got a little bit of a glossy finish, but that color is very pretty, and I was afraid it might be a little too light. So yeah, all three of these I think are probably going to be pretty good. Might as well just swatch this other one, right? Ooh. Wow. That's another one that I thought might be too light, but wow, that is beautiful. So I don't know, these all look like winners to me. I think probably the biggest dud so far would be this one, and just because it's a bit sheer, but we'll see how the rest of them swatch when I go through that collection on Swatch Sunday. I got 3 waterproof liners from this brand Malibu Glitz. I'm not familiar with that brand, but I got these 3 colors because I thought they'd make good lip liners. The 3 shades that I got are Sunset Latte, Brick, and Pearly Pinot Noir. And I'm gonna swatch one. I'll pick the one in the middle. Okay, and here's a swatch of Brick. Oh ho ho. Wow, that is beautiful. It almost looks Lolita-ish. I wonder if anybody who has Lolita has this one too. And here's how much product you get. So yeah, these are marketed as eye pencils, and they say they're waterproof. So this might make a fantastic matte lippy. I'm really happy with the diversity in the colors that I found. So I got some of these Clean Color Cleanista High Shine lip glosses. Didn't get the whole collection. I wasn't sure how they'd perform, so I got the colors that I thought might be interesting even if they're a little sheer. So this is 5002 Iced Pink, 5006 Raspberry, 5007 Cranberry Mix, 5010 Nutmeg, and 5011 Beige Frost. I have to swatch one, right? So I'm gonna swatch Nutmeg, which is the one that got me started with these in the first place. Nutmeg, this is all your fault. So as soon as I open it, I can smell the trademarked Clean Color grapey scent. And this is a 1/3 of an ounce, 0.34 fluid ounces. Whew. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, Nutmeg, I am going to rock you so hard this fall. And here are the ingredients for the Cleanista High Shine Lip Gloss. I also got some of these Cleanista cream lipsticks. This one is burnt sugar. I already took the other ones out of the packaging, but I will pan through all of them anyway. Okay, so here are all the shades I have. You may not be able to see on the bottom, I simply wrote in the number. So this one is burnt sugar, which was number 8012. So on the bottom, I just wrote 12. I'm not sure if you can see that. Might as well swatch that one, right? Again, they smell like grape. I'll swatch you down here. Let me show you how much product there is. There we go. And that one does look like a berry redder version of this one, whatever that was. I think that was a matte lipstick. Okay, here are the rest of the shades, and I will just read you the numbers. Okay, this one's number 24. Here's a look at the color. That's actually purple. Might as well swatch that one too, right? Okay, that's a bad place because it's right on my knuckle, but you get the gist. This one's number 1, which I believe is Tea Rose. I'll do that one too, and then I'll stop because I don't have that much arm left. This one is number 11. It's a nice deep brown. This one is number 4. That is a cherry red. You can see the colors are very true to the tube. This one is number 22. It's a blue-based fuchsia. It looks like it's got some sparkle in there too. Why don't I just swatch that right here? Oh yeah, that's super frosty. This one's number 6. That looks like it might be pretty similar to Fandango. Shall we see? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would venture to say that you probably don't need both. Right? See them right next to each other. This one is number 5. It's a nice fall shade. It's like a little bit of a bronzy red. This mauve shade is number 7. There's a look at that. Looks like it's got a little bit of frosty shimmeriness going on. And then this last one is number 8. And that's another red. This one looks fairly matte. I don't know if it's coming across, but this one looks like an orangier red, and this one looks like a blue-based shade. So again, this is the Cleanista line. And here's a look at the ingredients for these Cleanista cream lipsticks. Next up are these Clean Color La Femme lipsticks. Okay, so last up we have got these Clean Color Femme lipsticks. I'm gonna go through them and just show you each one of them and the names. This one is Tea Rose, it's number 1. You can see it's a dusty rose color. This one is number 2, Pink. That's a frosted pink. And some of these colors, by the way, are duplicated in another line. So the Cleanista, I know, has a bunch of these shades duplicated. This one is number 3, Georgia. It's another frosty pink, but it's a little bit more on the corally side. This is number 4, Radiant Red. This one's number 5, Garnet. That's a deeper red. This is number 6, Cast of Spell. I'll go ahead and swatch this one. So this is number 6, Fiesta. And I believe this one is also Fiesta, but from the Cleanista line. So let's see them next to each other. And yeah, you can see that those are very similar, but Cleanista may be a little bit more matte than the Femme. This one is number 8, Tingling Mimosa. It's a nice orangey shade that I have actually worn. I'll insert a picture of myself with this one on. And this is number 8, Cranberry Mix. So this is another red, but it's almost like ruby slippers type of thing. It's got this micro shimmer in it. This is number 9, Oro, which means gold in Spanish. So let's swatch this one. Yes, that is quite gold. Very pretty. So it's Pink Seeker, and it's a very pale Barbie pink. These actually smell kind of like more of a generic fruity candy than they do grape. This is number 10, Chocolate. Let's try that one. That one is a little bit orangey on me. I wonder how it would compare to that Kathleen Lights color that just came out. This is number 10, Flirty Tango. And that's a nice cream fuchsia shade, unlike the others that might have a little bit of shimmer or frost to them. This one is 11, Brown. Let's try that next to Chocolate and see how that compares. Yeah, that's more what I expect from Chocolate. This is number 12, Burnt Sugar, and that one also appeared in the Cleanista line. So I'm guessing this is probably going to be another version like this, where these two are the same but in a different line, where the colors are similar but the finish is different. Getting close to the end. This is number 12, Purple Machine. That's a straight up grapey shade. And then this one is number 18, Sealed Secret. So this is a gray skewing purple with a ton of micro shimmer. I actually wore this as part of my the lip swatch challenge on Instagram. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see what this one looks like all by its lonesome. I will say, at least for this shade, the chunky glitter in here is very noticeable on the lips. So it's cute enough if you're going for a look, but it's not something that's super comfortable. At least for me, when things are textured, I tend to just mess with them constantly. So something to think about if you plan to get this shade. It's a gorgeous color, but I don't really care for that chunky glitter. This is number 5, Happily After. That's a nice pale bubblegum pink. This shade specifically does not give off a lot of pigment, I happen to know. If you plan to get this one, consider it to be kind of like a tinted gloss. And then this last shade is number 7, Soft Rose. And it's more of a frosted rose than a kind of younger skewing pink. So that's it, guys.
Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my Instagram, Glossary of Tags.